Today I am going to share how I was able to land a remote job with a US company as a data analyst after being jobless for 4 months. I'll walk you through the strategy I use, the platform and the apps I use, and most importantly, how I stayed consistent without giving up. And I'm going to be honest with you, this method is not a 1 week get job method. It is a method that needs consistent effort and also doing it the right way so that you'll be able to get the desired result you want. At this point, if you're tired of sending out hundreds of resumes and getting crickets or radio silence, you want to stick around to the end of this video because I'm going to be sharing every single detail that you need to apply in this your job search so that you'll be able to get your results accurately. Here is the truth. Traditional means of job application, sending out resume, is 98% dead. This statistic did not come from me. It comes from top data analysts like Alex the analyst, who has publicly come out to say if you're looking for a job and you are still applying traditionally by submitting your resume without having an insider or a referrer in the company, there is 0.00 chance that you will ever get that job, especially if you are from a country like mine, Nigeria. I used to do it too, sending out resume to companies and optimizing my resume to fit into job description, but this method did not work for me. Where my resume is currently competing with top data analysts, senior data analysts globally, I do not stand a chance. I had to do something different, which means cold emailing the right people, solo entrepreneurs and founders of new business that were newly funded. This act alone changed a lot of things for me as a jobless data analyst. Before I talk you through the cold emailing processes, 2 things that you need to get right. 1, an optimized LinkedIn. If your LinkedIn is not optimized, please, before you continue this video, go and optimize your LinkedIn. 2, having a structured and a solid portfolio. This is where it gets interesting. You need to install this app called ContactOut on your browser. Go to the website ContactOut.com, click on Chrome extension. You are going to install this on your laptop. It doesn't work for phone, so make sure you're using your laptop to do this. You install it on your browser and then you pin it there. What this does is that it helps you find emails of founders or CEO or solo entrepreneurs, emails of people that you need to reach out to. It helps you find their contact information, that is their phone number or their address, and most importantly their email address, so that you can be able to send out mail to these founders or solo entrepreneurs. This too is just an easy way of skipping the HR process and straight to the founder or straight to whoever owns the company, you pitching directly to them. So this app is good. How do you find the right companies to email to? This is one question that I always get every time I talk about cold emailing. I use a lot of platforms when I'm searching for jobs. The first one I will talk about is Product Hunt. The other one is Y Combinator. You can also use Twitter, known as X, Reddit, and also Slack communities. These places, they have jobs that they don't post on job boards, or you can find companies that just got funding recently and are looking for people to hire. You have higher chances of getting hired than going through job boards or recruiters. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can use Y Combinator to achieve the same results that I did. This method can work for every other platform that I have mentioned in this video, and even those that I have not mentioned. If you use this method, it is going to work as well. The first thing you want to do is to go on LinkedIn. When you get on LinkedIn, you type YCW24. So YC stands for Y Combinator, W stands for winter. If you want to use summer to find job, you can put S instead of W. So winter for W, summer for S, then the year 24 or 25. Now we have not gotten to winter of 25, so you can't get jobs that gets funded on winter of 25. That's W of 25. So you use S24 or W24 or S25 because we are currently in summer period in the US. When you search for this, you click on companies. When you put this on your search bar, you will see companies that got funded during the winter period of 2024. You can just go through them and pick the one that suits you best. Now for this, you can pick about 5 to 10. You go through their pages, understand what they do, read about the company, click on people, and it will take you to the list of people that works in the company. Then you want to click on the founder or the CEO or anybody that is at the top which you can reach out to amongst the people. You go to their page and you send them a message. But this is something that I do not do. I do not DM on LinkedIn. Reason is because they probably must have get tons of message every single day, and my message can be missed, and I wouldn't want that to happen. This is where the ContactOut comes in. I use the ContactOut to scan through their page, and it will give me the email address of the founder that I want to reach. You can go ahead and look for them on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or any other social media platform which you can be able to reach out to them. Whatever means you choose to reach out to these founders is good. But I always choose to use email because email is more professional to me, and I tend to get responses when I use email. How do you write an email that gets you response? The first thing you want to do is to send a personalized first line. Let's say, for instance, you go through the founder's page and you realize that he's celebrating 2 years of opening that company. The first thing you want to do is to type a message like, "Congratulations on celebrating 2 years of opening dash 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 company." It shows that you have read about them, you have their best interests at heart, and you are celebrating their success. Personalized first line is very important. It is just to draw their attention, to ensure that they read through down till the last of your email. The next thing you want to do is to introduce yourself and tell them what you do. Then you pick out something from the business that you have read and it is very important, and you outline it and tell them how you can solve that business problem for them. The last thing you want to do is to show them that you can offer value to solve their business problem with the skills that you have. You can attach the link to your portfolio and your LinkedIn to the email. One thing I do differently as a data analyst is that I go ahead and analyze a mock data specifically solving the business problem of that company, and I attach the image of the dashboard to my email before sending it out to the client. This dashboard could be a sample of an analysis which I have conducted to solve their business problem or help their business grow. This is something that I do specifically whenever I want to reach out to companies that I know that I would love to work with as a data analyst. But if you're not a data analyst, you can actually skip this part. You'll be wondering, do I have to create a mock data for all the clients that I want to reach out to? No, you don't have to create a mock data for that. One mock project can be used for various clients. All you need to do is just to change the color, change the branding and the title, tweak it in a way to suit into the particular business that you are reaching out to, and then you send it out. If you want me to make a video on how to create a mock data for various companies as a data analyst before you send it out to clients, let me know in the comment section. At this point, you must be wondering, why does this work? It works because you are not pitching blindly to companies that do not need your services. You are pitching to companies that recently just got funded, startups that are looking to expand and grow. You are pitching to clients that have the possibility of reaching back or responding to your email. You are showing them this is exactly how I can solve your business problem. This is the value I can give to your company. I have actually used this method to land 2 remote jobs. Although the first one is for a one-time gig, but the current one that I am doing presently is for a US company and it's for a long time. If this method has not worked for me, I will not come here to share it at all. And then the best part of all of this is that a lot of people that I know personally has come out to attest that this method has actually worked for them, because they skipped all the processes of passing through HR, ATS, flagging their resume with no reason, escaping the route of you being in Nigeria and we cannot work with you, country default and all of that. This method is just a direct way of telling a client, I see your pain and I can solve your problem. That is it. Now, at this point, I am going to be very honest with you. This method works if you're consistent, if you're patient, and most importantly, if you pray. Because to be honest, nothing works without God or whatever you serve. So at this point, you need to take your time, dedicate your hours and your time. Be smart about whatever decision you're going to make or whatever clients you're going to send out to. For whatever proposal or whatever email you send out to each client, make sure you are putting your effort in all. Because to be honest, rejections are normal. Radio silence is normal. It will look like it is not working, but trust me, it is working. If you do this to about 20 to 30 clients, to be very honest, you are going to get a call back. Just be consistent and put in the work, because you cannot do this method today and then you forget about it tomorrow, and after 1 week you go back and do it again. It doesn't work that way. You need to make conscious effort. You need to put in the work, else you are not going to see results. I hope this method helps you land your dream remote job. And if you find this content helpful, please like, share and comment your pain or areas that you feel like I did not give details to, or where you would want me to explain more in my next video. And if this is your kind of content, please subscribe, as it will motivate me to keep showing up and bringing practical tips and tricks that has helped me stay fit in the industry and will help you too. With that being said, I'll see you in my next video.